Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new episode of Inspiring Our World. My name is Julie Tara, and today we're going to be talking about one of my most favorite subjects in Nikken, the 5 pillars of wellness, and how they relate to health and wealth. Do you know about the 5 pillars of wellness? These 5 pillars are the foundation of Nikken, and what our founder believed to be the essence of a balanced lifestyle. The pressures of daily living, a busy schedule, the demands of work, inadequate family or personal time, not enough rest, environmental challenges, can all lead to a life thrown out of balance, a disturbance of our natural equilibrium. A balanced approach to living strengthens each of the 5 pillars of wellness: healthy mind, body, family, society, and finances, and results in a more satisfying, healthy, and rewarding lifestyle. Each of the 5 pillars relates to the others. Healthy mind and body go hand in hand. If you have a family, you cannot be in balance unless each member is somewhat stable in mind and body. As we reach out past the family, we participate in our communities, just as Nikken is proactive in our global wellness community. Finally, we have the healthy finances pillar. Simplistically put, this particular pillar is about making money and how we make money. Unless we are born with so much money that we never have to work a day in our lives, our personal finances help determine whether we can be independent or not. When we have a hard time making ends meet, we worry, unhealthy mind, which takes a toll on our overall well-being, unhealthy body. Inevitably, this will impact our relationships within the family and our community. Healthy finances, therefore, are a critical part of an active wellness lifestyle. Many people join Nikken because of our groundbreaking products that help us maintain or even improve upon a healthy mind, body, and family. But how many are aware that Nikken also provides a way to contribute to the healthy society and healthy finances pillars? Let's take a single product and see how it might impact every pillar. Let's use the Kenko Air Purifier as an example. You invest in a Kenko Air Purifier because you have furry pets that are shedding a lot, and there's a lot of pollen with the spring season. There's more sneezing and itchy eyes than usual in the household. Or you purchase a Kenko Air Purifier because your area is affected by summer fires. It can be that you simply don't feel your home smells fresh. Once you place your Kenko Air Purifier in your home, you notice it is working hard. The sensor is showing you each time it changes color from blue to red and back again, as it ramps up or down depending on air quality. After a few days or weeks, you notice the sneezing and itchiness have abated somewhat. Or you don't notice the smoky outdoor air at all. Your friends come by and comment on how fresh your house smells. You're socializing a bit more because you feel more energetic now that allergens or whatever else was in your indoor air is negligible, if not entirely gone. You want to share your newfound companion, the Kenko Air Purifier, with your family members who don't live with you, so they can breathe more freely too. You also want to share your breath of fresh air with friends, because after all, friends share good things with each other. After hearing from you, your extended family and friends may want to try the Kenko Air Purifier for themselves. You help them with the purchase and introduce other products that may benefit them. You may also introduce the business potential with Nikken as a way to earn some supplemental income. Each share you do that ends up in a purchase results in a check in the mail for you from Nikken. It's known as a commission, but you didn't think of it as selling anything. You just wanted to share something really beneficial because it's the air you breathe every single day in your home that made the difference. This actual scenario repeats itself around the world. There are people who discover this sharing of benefits as a way to make money. Many are stay-at-home mothers, and ironically, the pandemic transformed many unemployed people into entrepreneurs. No need to leave home when you simply connect digitally. Imagine how your society and finances pillars would stabilize and expand if you consciously and conscientiously shared your discoveries of the different benefits of Kenko air filtration, Nikken sleep technology, magnetic technologies, alkaline Pymag water, Kenzen organic nutrition, True Elements marine organic skincare, and Kenko massage technology. In other words, what could happen when you share with intention? I'd like to share a little bit about the very beginnings of my journey with Nikken. You know, I'd had a healing center in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, and we didn't have the internet at that time. And our overhead was huge, and we just weren't drawing in enough people fast enough to really make it sing. We ended up going bankrupt with that business. It was a wonderful retreat center, but we just couldn't keep it going. And it was just soul destroying to have that happen. And we got into a very difficult situation where we ended up being 3 months late in rent. I had 3 children I was taking care of, my kids, and 6 children that I was responsible for financially with my husband. Well, it got scary. You know, being so late in rent, I was really wondering what I was to do. I love health and healing, and so I wanted to stay in the wellness industry for sure because it's such a passion for me, but I didn't know how to rectify our financial situation. So the agony I was experiencing was not in the body, but it was in finances, and that was really affecting my mind. I was worried a lot. And so I really put out a prayer through my meditations to, you know, please show me something that I can do that's for the good of our world and that I can really love and enjoy, that's in integrity with who I am as a person, but that I can make money with. Now, I did have 2 other jobs as well as taking care of my 3 children, so I didn't have any time for anything else really. But Nikken showed up, and when I saw it, I recognized it. I did have a wonderful response with a product on a low back injury that I'd had from my career in ballet. And I just knew that I'd found the thing I was to do. I went home and told my family, I have discovered something extraordinary, technologies that nobody has and everybody needs. And there's just absolutely so much room in the marketplace for what we have here with Nikken. I'm going to do this as a business. And all I ask of you is, please don't get in my way. This is what I've been shown to do. This is what I am meant to do. You know what I did? I borrowed $3,500 to invest in these technologies, to leverage them with others, to share the magnificence of Nikken. Now, being 3 months late in rent, my rent was $1,275 a month, and I think that adds up to a little over $3,800. But when I got that money, I did not put it into the rent, which was the logical thing to do. I put it all into getting these technologies, investing in a brand new business, and doing the Humans Being More training. That was the first primary step I took. And it was in that training that I learned about the 5 pillars of health and realized that, yes, sure enough, it was the financial pillar that was really suffering, and it was impacting all the other pillars. You know, I just fit this in any way I could throughout the day, through a busy schedule with the 2 other businesses I had, plus my 3 kids. Always the kids were my priority, of course, but I leveraged these products everywhere with everyone. And you know what? I made that money back within 3 to 4 months. And by the end of a year, I was making 3 to 4 times what I had been making every single month with the other businesses. So what I did was I let go of the 2 other businesses. One was I was an advertising manager for a holistic health magazine. The other was that I was actually a healer and doing energy healing work. And I let them both go and focused on my children first and Niken second. And wow, I doubled my income again by the end of the second year. It was incredible. It just took off. Why? Because these technologies work and the business plan works, and I worked. And I loved every minute of it. And it was so exciting to help my family to heal that financial situation that was so scary. And then that, of course, rippled into all the other areas, which I could then give more focus to. You know what? Many, many people suffer way more with their financial situation than they do with their body. Let's go help them. Let's give them a new possibility for owning their own lives and getting those 5 pillars back into balance so that they can thrive and their families can thrive too. Well, that's my message today. Thank you so much for joining me for this podcast on the 5 pillars of health. It is a marvelous, marvelous barometer for where you're at, taking stock and moving forward in the correct directions to make your life sing, to really get to own your life in the way that you deserve. So use it because it's like a Geiger counter, like a North Star. And everyone who's ever been shown Niken uses those 5 pillars as a template to check on their lives and see, am I going in the direction I really want to go? And if not, how can I rectify this so that I'm really living my highest, best, and happiest life? So thanks for listening, and please follow the podcast, subscribe. You can find it on YouTube, on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcasts. And I love being with you in this way, and we'll certainly be with you again next week for our next episode of Inspiring Our World. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Bye for now.